In the heart of New York City, during the grim days of the Great Depression, Steve Rogers was born. His life, marked by modesty and hardships, was like a preparation for something greater. A frail and sickly child, Steve grew up with a deep sense of justice and patriotism, dreaming of one day serving his country. The onset of World War II turned Steve's dreams into a burning need. However, his weak body became an obstacle. Every attempt to join the army ended in rejection, but his determination did not wane. Steve's persistence eventually led him to a secret military project called Project Rebirth. There, as a guinea pig, he received the super soldier serum. The serum worked wonders, transforming him into a top athlete, the embodiment of human possibilities. With his newfound abilities, Steve Rogers became Captain America, a symbol of America's fight against Nazi Germany. His missions were a mix of secrecy and spectacle, and his conflict with the Red Skull became legendary. At the height of the war, Steve performed a heroic act that ended with his disappearance. Presumed dead, he was actually frozen in ice, waiting for the future to revive him. Decades later, the SHIELD organization found and revived Steve. Lost in time, he found himself in a world that had radically changed, but his values remained the same. In the new era, Steve joined the Avengers, facing challenges that surpassed his previous experiences. His morality, honor, and commitment to justice became his trademark. Steve's love life, especially his relationship with Peggy Carter, was like a fairy tale interrupted by time. Their reconnection in the modern era was bittersweet, symbolizing the endurance of true emotions. Captain America, as an icon and symbol, has left an indelible mark in the Marvel Universe and in the hearts of readers. His story, a tale of fearlessness, loyalty, and uncompromising fight for justice, has made him one of the greatest heroes whose stories will be retold for generations. Tony Stark, born in the glow of wealth and genius, trod paths laid out by his father Howard, a great industrialist, and fate from a young age. His brilliant mind quickly showed signs of excellence in engineering and mechanics, promising a bright future in the world of technology. During a visit to a war zone in Afghanistan, Tony's life changed abruptly. Severely injured and facing death, he was forced to implant an electromagnet in his chest to preserve his heart. In captivity, with the help of Yinsen, he invented the first Iron Man armor and used it for a dramatic escape. This moment was a turning point, where Tony decided to use his genius to fight against evil. By day, a renowned playboy and business magnate, by night, a justice-seeking Iron Man. Tony's double life was filled with conflicts and internal struggles, where each day was a battle between his private life and his secret identity as a hero. Tony's struggle with alcoholism, known as Demon in a Bottle, was one of his greatest internal battles. This theme highlighted his humanity and weaknesses, making him a more complex and deeper character. Additionally, his love life with women like Pepper Potts was full of passion, but also complexity. As Iron Man, Tony faced various challenges, fighting against a diverse array of enemies, from earthly to extraterrestrial. His role in the Avengers team was crucial, where his bravery and resourcefulness shone brightest in the toughest moments. In the greatest battle against evil, against the mighty Thanos, Tony Stark made the ultimate sacrifice. Using everything he had, including the power of his armor, he faced Thanos, protecting the universe from destruction. His death was heroic, symbolizing the pinnacle of a journey from an ordinary man to a true hero. Tony Stark, as Iron Man, has left an indelible mark in the Marvel Universe. He became a symbol not only of genius and innovation, but also of the complex moral dilemmas that come with power. His story remains an inspiration, a reminder that true heroes are not just those with superhuman powers, but also those who face their weaknesses and emerge victorious. In the gray streets of Russia, Natasha Romanoff was born into a world of espionage and secret operations. From her earliest days, her life was filled with rigorous KGB training, where she honed her skills in martial arts, espionage, and manipulation. Her endurance, resourcefulness, and fearlessness made her one of the best agents. Natasha, known as Black Widow, began her career as a fighter against SHIELD. But faced with her own moral dilemmas and deep questions about justice, she chose the path of a hero. Her transition to the side of justice was not easy. It was a path filled with conflict and a quest for redemption. As a member of the Avengers, Natasha demonstrated extraordinary abilities. In numerous missions, she faced various enemies, using her intelligence, tactical skills, and combat prowess to protect the world from evil. Natasha's love life was complex and layered, shaped by her dangerous way of life. Her relationship with Bruce Banner, the Hulk, was emotionally charged, showing her deep, yet often hidden capacity for love. Natasha often struggled with inner demons, facing the consequences of her dark past. Her character evolved from a cold spy to a hero with deep concern for others as she searched for her place in the world. In the final confrontation against Thanos, Natasha showed ultimate bravery. At a crucial moment, she gave her life to ensure victory for the Avengers, becoming a symbol of heroic sacrifice and fearlessness. Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, has left an indelible mark as a symbol of strength, intelligence, and courage. Her story, a tale of transformation and resilience, continues to inspire, showing that heroism is not defined by the past, but by the choices we make and the lives we touch. Bruce Banner, born with incredible intellect and passion for science, especially gamma radiation, was destined for great things. His peaceful life as a scientist dramatically turned during an experiment with a gamma bomb, where he heroically saved a young man named Rick Jones, but at the cost of a terrifying transformation. Exposed to uncontrolled gamma radiation, Banner transformed into the Hulk, a muscular green being of incredible strength. Every time he was overcome by anger or stress, he would turn into this powerful but uncontrolled force. The nature of the Hulk varied between a reasonable hero and an uncontrollable monster. Banner's daily struggle with his other personality was the heart of his story, searching for ways to cope with this internal conflict. Despite his personal challenges, the Hulk became a key member of the Avengers. His strength and resilience made him one of the most powerful and valuable members of the team, fighting in some of Marvel Universe's greatest battles. Banner's love life was complicated due to his condition. His relationship with Betty Ross was filled with challenges, but also deep emotional moments. In addition, his romance with Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, added another layer of complexity to his already turbulent emotional life. Over the years, Banner and the Hulk evolved, from destroyers to protectors. Banner's greatest step forward was achieving a balance between his human and Hulk personalities, becoming capable of using the Hulk's strength while preserving his intellectual clarity. The Hulk, as one of the most prominent characters in the Marvel Universe, has left an indelible mark. His story of internal conflict, strength, and vulnerability, as well as his final ability to achieve harmony, make him a unique and unforgettable superhero. Thor, the son of Odin, the all-powerful god of Asgard, and Gaia, the goddess of Earth, was raised in Asgard, a magical and mythological kingdom existing outside the normal temporal and spatial continuum. His younger brother Loki, known for his cunning and ability for deception, often was the source of problems and rivalry. From a young age, Thor was an exceptional warrior, known for his strength, bravery, and combat skills. His most famous weapon is the hammer Mjolnir, which can control lightning and storms and allows Thor to fly and manipulate weather elements. As a young man, Thor was often unrestrained and arrogant, leading to numerous conflicts and challenges. Thor became one of the key members of the Avengers, a group of superheroes fighting against the world's greatest threats. Within this team, Thor directed his strength and powers in the service of justice and the protection of Earth and its population. Thor's love life was elusive and complex. His most significant romance was with the Earthwoman Dr. Jane Foster. Their relationship was full of challenges, particularly because of Thor's obligations to Asgard and his divine status. Over the years, Thor faced numerous enemies, both within Asgard and on Earth and other parts of the universe. His struggle with his brother Loki is a central theme in many stories, spanning through conflicts, betrayals, and sometimes reconciliation. Thor's character evolved over the years. His story includes the loss of Mjolnir, a period when he became unworthy to wield it, and his eventual re-establishment as a hero. Additionally, in some stories, Jane Foster takes on the role of Thor, adding a new dimension to the character. Thor remains one of the most recognizable and beloved characters in the Marvel Universe. His character symbolizes strength, honor, and responsibility. And his story is a tale of growth, redemption, and the fight for justice. His popularity has further increased through film adaptations in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where his character gained new layers and popularity. Clint Barton, born into a family facing financial difficulties, experienced early loss when his parents tragically died in a car accident. Clint and his brother Barney found themselves in an orphanage, a place far from the home they knew. In the world of the circus, Clint discovered his unusual talent. His ability to hit any target with a bow and arrow quickly made him famous as the world's greatest marksman. This circus experience laid the foundation for his future career as a superhero. After witnessing the heroism of Iron Man, Clint decided to become more than just a circus performer. Despite initial misunderstandings that put him on the wrong side of the law, he cleared his name and became known as Hawkeye. Determined to use his skills for the greater good, he worked for the organization S.H.I.E.L.D. In the Avengers, Hawkeye quickly proved that the lack of superpowers was not an obstacle. His arsenal of technologically advanced arrows enabled him to handle various threats, proving that his precision and tactical mind were irreplaceable. Clint's love life was full of ups and downs. His relationship and later marriage to Bobby Morse, known as Mockingbird, were one of the most significant points in his emotional life, providing depth and layers to his character. Over the years, Hawkeye faced numerous challenges, both personal and professional. His role as one of the main Avengers and participation in key missions showed his ability to adapt and overcome difficulties, evolving from a solo hero to a key member of one of the world's most powerful teams. Hawkeye remains one of the most beloved characters in the Marvel Universe. His story is a tale of persistence, skill, and strength of will. Clint Barton is a hero who has proven that a man without superpowers can stand shoulder to shoulder with the most powerful beings, serving as an inspiration and a symbol of humanity in a world of heroes.